I don't know why we haven't been more transparent about it in the past, and I'm part of that crime, I guess. And my former capacities were, I didn't insist on more transparency with respect to this issue.
Number of sightings, they're far greater than have been publicly disclosed before. But what's more important, Trey, is that the number of sightings and recordings that have been picked up by what we call multiple sensors, that is visual, radar, ISR, satellite. And there's no natural phenomenon involved. There's no visual disturbance. It's not clutter or debris or birds or anything else, but objects that demonstrate technologies that seem to defy the law of physics and capabilities that we don't have as the world's superpower. Our role in the federal government is to provide for the common defense, and we can't do that if someone else has technologies that are better than we have.
Those Russian and Chinese technology?
Absolutely not. I worked on figuring out what the Chinese and the Russians and everybody else had, in their arsenal of high technology. Nothing is even close to this. Nothing. And when you witness these things and you see these things, and I know Lou, is always very careful about what he says and what he can say. But I was privy to some of this stuff, and I can tell you, there's absolutely no way on God's green earth that these things are terrestrial or belong to a government. They are other world or other dimension or other something, but they are definitely not ours, and they are not Chinese, and they are not Russian. And everybody in the government knows that, I might add.
I think some of the phenomena we might be seeing continues to be unexplained, and might in fact be some type of phenomenon that is the result of something that we don't yet understand, and that could involve some type of activity that some might say constitutes a different form of life.
And the main issues that Congress and others have been concerned about are basically safety of flight concerns and counterintelligence issues. But of course, there's always the question of, is there something else that we simply do not understand that might come extraterrestrially?